Monday morning's the weekend. Poof! Gone, disappeared just like that, am I right, tribe? More importantly, Monday mornings. Friday mornings. You know what this means. Ladies and gentlemen, the Scribe Tribe. That's right, I'm going bald so you don't have to. Let's get galactically challenged.
So give it up.
My dead body.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on a Geonosis against the Mandos. Except they're missing the best Mando, being Maul. Okay, so we have the Geonosis Arena for this particular global modifier. The Geonosis Arena gives us a stack of entertainment. Whenever we use a special ability, are we not entertained? It stacks our max health, our offense, and our potency. And this can stack infinitely, which is actually quite cool. We've got the modifier protocol Exterminate because there are benefits to droids in this particular one. Droid allies have 30% additional offense. Whenever droid allies score a critical hit during their turn, they will inflict target lock on the enemy for 2 turns if they didn't already have it. Whenever a droid damages an enemy with target lock, we recover 10% protection. Again, lots of tankiness. The enemy has the code, which gives them incredible tankiness. Essentially, whenever they take damage, they gain a stack of clan loyalty. And when they've got those stacks of clan loyalty, they gain stacking protection, counter chance, and losing the damage penalty they get though when they attack out of turn. So yes, lots of stacking tankiness on either side. Let's look at the feats though. So we need to win with droids. We also need to be able to complete the battle after gaining offense up 20 times. And we also need to win without losing a single unit. Now I can do this all with one team, but we can also break this up. So I'm going to go and break that down. First, I'm going to give you a team that can just do all of the feats in one battle. Then we're going to go into just a droid victory. Then we're going to go and sort out the rest of the feats, okay? Let's start it off then, ladies and gentlemen. So for our first team, we are going to be using Sortie droids. That is right, Sortie. Those of you that are on the Leviathan chase, the Leviathan farm, will know that Relic 5 is a requirement for that. I'm throwing in BB-8, R2-D2, C-3PO, and 3PO. Chewie. I don't think this is the best lineup, personally. I don't. But it worked for me, and that is all we need to know. Alright, okay, let's break this down. Most importantly, when you start the battle, you have to have a sip of that Joe. Oh my god, what is life without coffee? What's life without coffee? I don't even want to know. I don't even think I want to live in a world without coffee. So we can open up with a nice big AoE over here. That's going to give us a bit of turn meter, but we don't actually need it right out the rip. Still going to do it anyway. So there are a couple of things to think about. One, Mando obviously can save his allies. He'll also go into Whistling Birds, which can be a little bit irritating. The blind is very useful, and I also feel that controlling Bo-Katan at the start is incredibly valuable. She's got that AoE that's incredibly frustrating. I want you to save the AoE there. Save the AoE for when the enemies start taunting, because when they're taunting, it's irritating. That's our only real source of cleansing. So yeah, we're just going to work on Bo-Katan first. If we can get some nice bit of control going out on the field, all the better. Let's just go ahead and trigger BAM. Here we go. This is why I like to save the blind at the start, so we can do that, get rid of it, and still focus on Bo-Katan. Great. Bo-Katan is gone, done, dusted. Very tempting to just actually go after there. Okay, cool. Let's use Illuminated Destiny. Now, a couple of choices. We can go after Candy. We can go after someone else. I like to go after Bam at the start. Ooh, check this out. We can do a nice big AoE here. We should kill Bam. Booyah. Oh my days, Chupio. Chupio got mad. Chupio got really mad there. Now, the problem with that is that team will obviously give you all the feats, but I think we actually let the battle go too quickly. So that wouldn't have given us the offense up. We didn't gain enough offense up there, guys. All right, so we're going to drag this out just a little bit longer just to show you. You can definitely get the offense up. I've already done the feat, so it's not going to ping. But essentially, our source of offense up is twofold. First and foremost, BB-8's Illuminated Destiny gives everybody offense up across the board. The second source of our offense up is the VIP treatment from Sortie. Whenever she gets damaged, her VIP is going to gain offense up. So all of those attacks there are all actually triggering offense up, which is pretty amazing. You can see it all pinging over here. Look at this. Physical, special, physical, special. All that good business. So, what I'm going to do is... There's no point in me stealthing and putting everything over here, because as soon as BB-8 does a wiggle in a full droid team, he's going to gain full sight and taunt. Afterwards, we're going to do the same thing. Just focus down on Bo-Katan, and save your AoE blind. I'll save the AoE blind so that we can definitely kill Bo-Katan. I do not like her in the slightest. So, they've got quite a few AoEs on this team as well, so there's definitely multiple sources. There's an extra AoE, some additional offense up there. So there's definitely sources of AoE damage to help us go ahead and get that offense up. Once again, we're just going to go focus directly on that Bo-Katan. I would like to kill her. Just checking it out over here. I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to kill her now. Lovely. And then I'm going to go after Beskar Mando. Let's get that blind running again. Once you've got up to the triple stacks of translation on Chupio, you just really want to be using basics then with C-3PO from then on in. That's just going to decrease the cooldowns, which is the big thing that we want. Illuminated Destiny over here. Boom. That gives everybody offense up. That in itself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sources of offense up. Then every time that Sortie is getting hit is giving us additional sources. So right now at this point, we kind of want to slow it down. That AoE there also gave us sources of offense up, which is lovely. Let's go ahead and whoop. Just a basic now. Lovely. Okay, good. We have gotten rid successfully of BAM. Now we're just going to go ahead and do a little bit of wiggle action. Let's do a little bit of this recovery. Just a basic over here. Let's get that blind. Actually, it's probably not in our interest to use the blind too much, truth be told, because we actually want them to attack, don't we? We do actually want them to be hitting our Sortie, if at all possible. So, blind maybe not the best thing to be using. Let's just basic then. Another Illuminated Destiny here. That's another 5 sources. So all we needed then is to have 5 hits on our Sortie throughout the entire match. And she probably has had that already. There's extra sources there. Alrighty. So come on, Candy. I need you to do some damage now, buddy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Candy, you're gonna die. Come on. Come on, Candy. I know you want to. Over here. There we go. Okay. I'm pretty confident with 2 Illuminated Destinies, that's 10 in itself. You only need 10 hits on Sortie at the start of the game in order to get that offense up. Okay. So moving on, if you do not have Sortie, you can still win this battle with a full GG droid sector, okay? So let's go ahead and just get this. All we're focusing on here is getting the victory with a full droid team. It's easy enough, even with my droids. My Separatist droids are not that great. BB-8 over here is there just to pass that TM at the start because we want to be able to get that ball rolling. We want to be able to start dealing some damage, kicking out that target lock to get a bit of a TM train going. Once again, I do actually advise going after Bo-Katan at the start because I do not want her dazing my team and essentially stopping our TM games, okay? So immediately get the AoE. We want to try and get as much of that target lock out as possible. I would like to... The benefit of the stun from Maggie means that we can control Bo-Katan, but really it's more important to make sure that we get AoE target locks out. As soon as GG can start ramping up his own offense, we should start hitting anybody who has got a target lock or a debuff on them to hit them with GG's second special. That is going to ramp up his max health, which in turn ramps up his offense. I wouldn't be concerned about trying to get this done without losing a droid. You'd be very, very lucky. You'd be very, very lucky to make that happen. Alrighty, so here comes the counterattacks. That heal immunity that we put on Bo-Katan, very, very useful, obviously. We should be getting bonus turns here from our B2 any second now. Okay, Bo-Katan's gone. Lovely. I like that Bo-Katan's gone. B2, do you want to take a bonus turn any day? Any minute now? Lovely. Okay. So, also target locked enemies, as you know, they cannot counterattack, which is lovely. So let's focus on Canderous. Oh, well, we said we'd focus on Canderous, so I didn't quite know it was going to be that rough. Next up, we got Beskar Mando. He's going to be a little bit irritating if we don't deal with him. So I'm just going to basic here because I want to save that AoE in case somebody starts taunting. B2 is our only source of dispelling. So let's keep him alive and healthy for one. Okay, great. We're just down to the 2 tanks now. So again, I want you to save the AoE from B2, because if they get that taunt and they also get the tenacity up on them from Bo-Katan's leadership, it becomes incredibly annoying to deal with, because they'll be counter-attacking, they'll be recovering all their health, and it's just not a good time for anyone. Certainly not a good time for me. So Illuminated Destiny. I mean, there is also a very good chance here that we'll be able to get the offense up with this particular team. Alright, so we're looking kind of pretty here. That target lock is stopping him from counter-attacking. It's gone. So if you do not have Sortie droids, it's not the end of the world. You can get Ful Droids done with a standard GG team featuring BB-8. Now, if the only other feats that I think could be an issue for people might be the win without losing a unit and win after gaining offense up 20 times. Now, a couple of things that we can do. We can try Imperial Troopers, or we can try Jedi. I'm going to start off with a pretty standard Imperial Trooper team. I don't know if this is going to work, but this will certainly work for offense up, okay? So the problem with this one is that they do have BAM. BAM can put out damage immunity, which essentially will completely stop our TM train. So a couple of things that we could do. We can try and focus down BAM at the start. We can try and focus down Bo-Katan. I think I'm going to go for a focus down on Bo-Katan. Maybe actually I'll just focus down Canderous. Canderous has got a load of TM generation, so if we can just immediately beat him out, that would be amazing. Alright guys, calm down. Calm down now. Let's go ahead and gain a little bit more TM. Let's start the pain on BAM. He's not going to be able to counterattack when he's in that Whistling Bird stance. We can kill him. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now this AoE will be able to provide us with a daze, but I think it's more important for us to just try and get rid of Bo-Katan. Now obviously their stacking stats, their clan loyalty, can be a little bit problematic, because they're going to be stacking up that additional protection, which will make them chunky to get through, but hopefully it's not going to be too much of an issue for us. Counterattacks, absolutely going to be an issue. So let's see, can we get daze out? We got our daze out, we are looking pretty. So this will absolutely give us all the feats that we've got left. We're gaining offense up every single time we're killing a unit here. Goes to the whole team. So not a problem at all. You'll definitely gain your offense ups here. We did not lose a single unit. But I'll give you one more choice, guys. We're going to go back. We're going to still do a Jedi team here. That should be able to do the same thing again. Okay? So we're looking to get offense up. We are looking to win without losing a unit. So let's go Jedi. I'm going to go in with a Jedi Knight Revan team. We're going to take in Shakti. She passes offense up whenever she basics and no allies have it. We'll throw in Luke, GMY. Luke, obviously very powerful. AoE stuns, controls, dispels on basic, does a lot of damage. GMY can spread that offense up. And let's just take in Basti. Another source of calling to assist. She can also buff GMY with offense up so we can spread it. So we are definitely going to get that offense up feat done. Okay, cool. So once again, I think it's probably important for us to try at least and get rid of Basti at the start. So what do we have here? Not Basti, sorry. Bo-Katan at the start. Just going to basic here right now. It looks like we're going to get a turn before they do with Jedi Knight Luke. So that means we should theoretically be able to just AoE stun them. Lovely. I'm going to pass these buffs over here to GMY. That's going to trigger Whistling Birds. Love it. We're just going to do a spready here. Now, if we can just straight up kill Bo-Katan, lovely. And let's just look to pass this all the way back over here. Beskar Mando is gone. This is a very, very easy way of getting this feat done. We've already done a basic there that gave us offense up across the board. GMY spread it, so that's already 10. Then we also pass the buffs over here with Basti. So all we really need to do is get it spread one more time, essentially. See if we can get the stun. Lovely. Let's just basic here. And let's basic for that offense up. So that's the offense up spread all the way. We can hop. And then if we just do a spread here, that is our 20 offense ups. Done and dusted. Easy peasy. I barely took a turn, I would like to say. I'd like to say they barely took a turn. So offense up, no people lost. Very, very easy. All of the feats wrapped up in just a couple of battles. I've given you guys options. But you can all do me a bit of a favor now. I've helped you, a little bit of quid pro quo. How about you just leave me a little comment down in the section down below. Did I help? What did you use? And how's your Monday going, guys? I'm curious, let me know. Make sure you go follow me on Twitch as well, guys. We stream there all the time. We do our GACs. We have a lot of fun. Peace out. May the Force be with you.